right, Guardian. This is a smash and grab. Smash some hive, grab a chunk of submine.
And live to tell the tale.
Battle song emboldened the soldiers. End it.
And setting that perimeter tower to friendly. You're welcome.
Xivu Arath moves in the open, but I worry we are missing a piece of our enemy's plan.
Maybe for now, but we'll have a Warmind up and running soon. If anyone can outmaneuver Xivu Arath, it's Rasputin. Patch me in and I'll get that door open again.
Oh,
Ooh.
I was streaming a video for the Stasis. I tied in middle, so I was like, no, I'm streaming it right now, so I'm just letting you know real quick. I saw like your messages appearing on my phone, so I was just like, what's going on? Hold on, so what happened?
It won't let it won't let him play online for some reason.
No, I thought Demon wanted to play Remnant 1.
Yeah, it won't let him play online.
Oh, it won't let him play it at all?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
But he can only play it offline. He said screw it, delete it, and we can download it to so he's just been playing Red Dead until start downloading.
I'm surprised you invited me to a party.
I don't know, because I know that he carrying John Crystals, so that's
Yeah,
why
no.
I left.
Yeah, no. I can't join because I'm the Dimbu drama, which I don't really care. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I told Matt like if they want to play, they want to play. If they don't, it's whatever. If they can't, I know there's some games that they're like, because you guys are playing Elder Scrolls for a minute, and so I was just like, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. They'll play with me if they want to, and I'll just let them know, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. There's nothing wrong with that. And plus, at the same time, I wasn't playing Elder Scrolls. I was fucking I was like, fuck that. Too much story. I was like, fuck that. Too much. You know, because I was making a video right now. I'm still making the video. I'm almost done with the strike. I've basically like the Stasis Titan build right now. I'm just like, oh, this is fun. Just literally not even using my guns most of the time. I'm just using abilities over and over again mostly. And it's kind of good because Bungie has nerfed most of the, or not most, but they're trying to nerf abilities in general, like ability spams. And I'm just like, this is perfect.
Right, Mara. That Scorn's definitely trying to corrupt the submind and using some weird interface.
And then I'm gonna make a part 2 of a Stasis Warlock build. And then there's some things this season where you get to mess with, where you're able to almost use 4 different subclasses in one build. Yes, it's possible. The artifact mod lets you use the strand, like tangled stuff, and the severing buffs, and the slowing buffs, and those things. So it's nice. So I'm like, I want to see if I can do that with some other things. But it's using this build is centered around using Salvation's Grip, the old exotic we got from Beyond Light, and they reworked it this season because you're able to achieve a broken the gun will basically, if you do this on Titan, you basically launch yourself out to orbit or make you kick yourself out the game. It was pretty fucking annoying. So like right now I'm just like, and the stasis crystal stuff got buffed slightly, so it's just like, it's even better. There's a boss possible. Maybe. Where you go? Just that side. Because what's nice with this build is like it's kind of staggering the boss, and just you're getting overshields as you break crystals. So that's why I'm like, this is just repeatedly just breaking crystals over and over again. And the unstoppables behind me. It's so like dumb that it's working. I'm just like, I hate when it's working. I'm staying alive most of the time. My shit. No, stop breaking all my crystals. Where are they at? Some of those birds. Shit.
Oh, I'll come back and just go.
No, we didn't get all of them. Damn it. Basically, this build centers around. We don't really need to worry about these. Yes, you can use these weapons for basically anti-barrier. You can have a weapon sidearm if you want. I mean, there's the Iron Banner. Actually, that's true. If you happen to have the let's see, you can go to orbit. Let's go to orbit. I was just using the submachine gun because I was just like, I kind of wanted to use it. What happened? I'm just gonna explain the build real quick, Shadow, because this is the end of the part of the video. So basically, you can use the Peace Bond Iron Banner one. You can get this from the Iron Banner that will be rolling out the end of this next week with the launch of all the armor sets. So this would be a good weapon to chase for, since all the legendary shards like decreasing pretty much of the amount you have to spend. So you're just gonna have to be farming Iron Banner next week. I would recommend getting Peace Bond for this because of Headstone perk, and since we have sidearms as the anti-barrier as this one. And then once we get more with the artifact mods this season, I'm gonna put Dragon's Bite, and then I believe Hailstorm and actually no, that's one. Which one was it? Solo Operative would be nice as well, so you can increase your damage output with your behemoth. Because you might be the only one that's surviving at that point. We're using an Howard Frost because, using the Stasis Wall Crystal, we're using basically Outreach, Bomber, and Distribution. We could technically use, what's it called? Reaper, but the thing is I feel like with Reaper you have to get the kill, and I don't think Reaper is triggering with Salvation's Grip since the weapons are created by crystals. Because I think if it was using that interaction, then it would be, if it was doing that before, technically in a better way, because certain abilities you can use. I think this was working with using Warlock with the Child of Old Gods. If you were using that, basically you get double the amount of orbs basically for just one kill. So you get sometimes 3 orbs instead of just the 1 or 2. So just because the interaction with Childs of the Old Gods when you're using it for the firepower Reaper, and then if you have the, I believe, the weakening and combatant gives you an orb. So technically it's supposed to be 3, but it was supposed to increase only for 2 before the interaction. So that's how, so now you can get 3 orbs with just one thing, even though that's the wrong one. But with Behemoth, I'm just using basically Whisper of Fissures, Whisper of Shards. It would really be nice if Whisper of Shards was giving us the 10 plus resilience. I don't know why they changed that to give it to, I believe, what was it, to Whisper Imperatus, damaging targets with stasis melees, reloads your so weapons. I don't know why this one was like, they're really trying to push us to use Diamond Lance, I believe, with Titan. I just don't think that, I mean, for me, Diamond Lance is okay-ish, but it's not really that like, if I don't think it, like, they're really trying to push it. I think they made like a couple buffs to it. I don't really believe it was, I don't even have the exotic because I'm just like, Diamond Lance to create stasis crystals on impact when thrown, when with more crystals created by hitting bosses and vehicles while using stasis subclass and behind your rally baker. Rapid hits of combatants, final blows, and stasis weapons create a Diamond Lance near you. I mean, this one might be interesting, but it's like, I feel like you're getting more out of just doing. That's like you basically playing around stasis barricade, and if you want to play with that, but it's like, But I like this one better because, like, Whisper of Change, you get frozen. You and your allies take less damage. I mean, we didn't only had a couple deaths. I think we had like 3 deaths, which was better than, because after running this Nightfall, I'm at rank. Where am I at on those? Where am I at on the Vanguard? I'm almost literally maxed out the. See, This is just in one day. I've almost maxed out the entire season. So they also are maxed out the entire Vanguard rank once. So they did make the buffs for the streak bonus and the XP bonus. Is definitely, this is only one day. I have almost, how many more runs? I've done it for all my characters. Yeah, so I've done all 9 runs on my characters except for Titan. Titan's almost done. And I was running it already on other builds for Warlock and Hunter, some other builds I wanted to test out where you're not getting an actual bonus for your damage. So there were some other builds I was testing that weren't getting the stasis or solar surge. I was using Void, I was using Strand, I was using other builds, and I like how they're using stasis and solar surge. So we're not, fixated to use Strand. It does kind of suck though, but at the same time, we are going to be able to see what builds can carry without surges. But obviously, this stasis surge is just definitely like 10 times better. So, but it is going to probably suck after this season. But we have all season to play with this build. We have 7 months to play with this. So stasis will be a very good time to play. Get our stasis itches out the way. But I think this Behemoth build will kind of be really interesting. If I could get some more Ascendant Shards, because I spent a lot of Ascendant Shards. I got some better exotic drops. I've got some better exotic pieces, better stats to build some other pieces, because thank God the the exotic focusing, so we can get the exotics we didn't get last season. We can get them now, so like you can get all the exotics that they released last season into this season. So I'm probably just gonna try to just do a Vex Strike Force or whatever, and then get that. But I got a better version of, I believe, what was the one for the Hunter? I got a better. Where is it? Where is it? I don't remember. I know I got a better one gloves of the actual for the warlock. I got a better briar binds, and I did not get a good roll for the swarmers, and I did not get a good roll for the moth keepers wraps. I did not get good rolls. They were pretty poo poo. So I was trying to get a good roll, and then I was trying to get a better roll for Paragon Greaves. This is a good next build that I was working on with that I saw a YouTube video. I was trying to see if there's any way to make that build better. So it's nice to get some builds out of some you see on YouTube and just make them a little bit better. But I think the next build some people are working on are now the Helm of Saint 14 on top of using Strand. I have a build that I'm going to try to make right now with the Warlock Stasis using basically Necrotic Grips on top of that. So there's multiple builds that I'm trying to make right now. But I think that Horror Frost is nice. It's quite good. I feel like with this build we're using, people might say why not use Hardened of Light, because you don't have a rally, you don't have a stasis wall as your ability, and I feel like just basically working on usually just you're not really using weapons on this, so and just trying to focus on using the actual salvation grips as the weapon of your choice. You can use Peace Bond, you can use a explosive personality, or even forbearance if they're rotations of surges. I basically have both of these. I need to level this one up, but it's just so far that's what's going to happen. But once you unlock some of the artifact mods, basically Hailstorm, Solo Operative, Dragon's Bite, Pillar of Ice, Torch, Wish to into breathing while Radiant. Just in case if you have a buddy that's working on, in case if someone's using Radiant, like just that last one, we're doing a lot more DPS. So Torch really is nice when someone's using also Radiant Hunter, since Radiant Hunter is a really popular build right now. So that will be good for this build for Behemoth Titan, because people are going to start probably using Helm of Saint of 14 with, I believe, Vexcalibur. I need to get my Vexcalibur. I haven't even gotten that. It was just like not really interesting to me at the very beginning, and there wasn't really builds that I was really interested at that time. And since glaives are back on the menu a little bit, there's some interactions with glaives right now that are 10 times better now. I was using it on the Warlock and using to kind of like parry. So now my next one is I'm going to try to get Vexcalibur, put it on Helm's Saint 14 on top of using Void subclass, and see if I want to do it that way or use it for Berserker, Banner of War Titan, Vexcalibur Overshield with Saint 14. That would be kind of ridiculous, but we don't know. We'll see. So we'll just go ahead and do that on that, because I'm using insulation, innervation, recuperation. Using bomber outreach distribution, using kick grenade kickstart. Sink grenade kickstart got nerfed, but this is the best way to get as much as you can get. That's why you want to use a weapon that has headstone, so your stasis crystals, and every time you're getting ability kills, you're getting firepower. I believe firepower is interacting with the salvation grip crystals, because I noticed that my grenade was going up a lot faster even when I didn't have it. So and then stasis siphon, so those grenade kills somehow interact with Stasis Siphon somewhat a little bit, but Ashes to Asset also, it's very weird. Stasis crystals are very weird when they interact with each other. They're very weird interactions. So yeah.